Stevenage remain your leaders over in League Two despite not winning this past weekend. But can they extend that lead at the tip of the top of the table? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks. Bam's my prediction video today. Look forward to match number 15, I believe, over in League Two, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang, say all things Rovers related, League Two related, Blackburn Rovers, World Cup, everything else related, all here under one roof. Of course, Stevenage remains supreme. Bradford are closing in on an automatic spot at long last. Can Sparky's boys get into there this weekend? We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out to my VRPs. They are the Patreons. But anyway, let's get into it. Of course, another look at what we're talking about. Talk about this, guys. It is League Two. The next round of games are vastly approaching us very, very soon. So these are the games, of course, which we'd already predicted. Let's have a look at them, see how we got on, see where we are. And then we'll kick off forward to the next round of games. So let's jump into deep end. Tranmere, 3-0 over Crewe. Called it, lads, called it. Meanwhile, Harrogate 2-1 win over Hartlepool. Went with a draw myself. Mansfield with a 2-1 win over Walsall. 2-0 win it was for me. Not too shabby. Doncaster, Rovers sacked their manager. Carlisle with a big 3-0 win for them. Yes, Crawley with a big 2-1 win over Newport County. They got them moving in the right direction at long last. Gillingham won. Stevenage won. Shocker Rooney there. Leyton, Orient and Northampton Town did end up as a draw. I went with a 2-2, so not too shabby there. Rochdale, I went with a 1-0 win. 2-1 it was, not too shabby. Bradford City, big 1-0 win over Salford, boosting their hopes, denting Salford's hopes as well. Stockport County lost to Grimsby 3-1, sorry, I went with a 1-0. Swindon with a 1-0 win over Colchester, I went with a 2-1. And then Wimbledon did lose to Sutton United, of course they did, in the end. This is what the table looks like right here, right now. Of course, it's Stevenage, Leyton Orient leading the charge, bit of a gap opening up between themselves and the rest of the pack. Then it is Northampton Town, Mansfield are up there, of course, again. Bradford, Carlisle doing A-OK at long last. Salford in the top 7. Going down right now, Hartlepool, Crawley, Colchester in the mix, Rochdale as well. It's anyone's guess at the moment to who's going to go down. I'd say 16th down right now, looks in trouble, and then the rest, who bloody knows. Of course, let's take a look at our own little table going on. There is Russell Frosty kicking ass, Chris Welch as well. Well done, top bins there, 6 out of 12 for them, not too shabby. And then the chasing bloody pack. What about the overall leaderboard then? Well, here we go. Take a bloody Alex Weller running away with 76 points on the board. Jimmy Watton up there as well, and then Chris Welch and Shane O'Donnell up in third table. Of course, well done, well done, well done, well done. Of course, if you want to get involved, Cut Your Fortress League 2 is free. Get amongst it, and we'll see how we get on next time around then. So these are the games coming at you next time around. And of course, they're coming at you this weekend. Kicking off with Carlisle against Leyton Orient. Let's jump to the deep end on this one. They're played 31 times, 2002, 10 wins apiece, 11 draws. Carlisle, though, without a loss in the last 6, 83% form for them right now, looking A-OK. Against Leyton Orient side, who haven't won in the last 3, 67% form for them, as they hit a bit of a rough patch heading into this weekend's action. Last time around, over at Carlisle was a 1-1 draw back in August 2021. Carlisle unbeaten against Leyton Orient over the last 3, picking up a couple of wins and a draw. Leyton Orient just 1 win in 6 over Carlisle, so it's not looking great for them at the moment. Meanwhile, Carlisle with a big 3-0 win over Doncaster. Leyton Orient with a 0-0 draw against Northampton Town, but the odds of 90-10 for Carlisle, 29-20. Draw away when 11-5 is the draw here. Back in Carlisle, 1-0 win for them at home, and that can actually push them up as high as 3rd in the table. Back in the mixer once again. After a couple of seasons of shite. Meanwhile, Crawley are up next up against Mansfield Town. Now these two sides, which are the 19 times since 2008, 6 wins for Crawley, 9 wins for Mansfield, 4 draws of course. Crawley though just 1 win of 6, 17% form for them right now. Mansfield Town unbeaten in the last 5, pick up 4 wins and a draw, 75% form for them heading into this. Last time around though over at Crawley it was 2-1 win for Mansfield. That's back in November 2021. Mansfield though pick up a 2-1 win over Walsall. Crawley with a 2-1 win over Newport County. The odds though for this, we have Crawley 50-4 for the victory, 13-5 sure, 4-3 on as your Mansfield. They are flying high. They can actually go as high as 3rd in the table with a win. Going to go with them with a 2-0 win for Mansfield on the road against Crawley. Crewe Alexandra against managerless Doncaster Rovers. Played each other 21 times in 2002. 9 wins for Crewe, 9 wins for Doncaster. We got 3 draws, of course. Doncaster, though, without a win in 4 now, 42% form, up against the Crewe side. Without a win in 4, also 42% form for them heading into this match. Last time around, though, over in Crewe, it was in the league. It was a 1-1 draw back in November 2021. That was in League 1. Crewe with a 3-0 loss against Tranmere. Of course, Carlisle with a 3-0 win over Doncaster Rovers, of course, last time around. The odds right here right now, we've got Crewe 13-10 for the victory, and a 4 draw, 2-1 as your away win. I think Crewe are favoured on this one. Going to give it to them anyway. 2-1 win for Crewe for me on this one. Gillingham up against Barrow, of course, who are free falling down the table like a stone. Play each other never, these two sides. Gillingham, though, unbeaten the last 6, pick up 3 wins and 3 draws. 75% form for them right now. Barrow, 5 defeats on the spin for Peter Wild's side, or Pete Wild's side. 17% form for them right now. Rochdale, though, 2-1 win over Barrow last time around. And, of course, Gillingham with a 1-1 draw at Stevenage. The odds right here, Gillingham, of course, 9-5 for the victory, 31-20 is your way, 21-10 is the draw. Back in Gillingham here, 1-0 win for them. They're on the rise, the Barrow on the decline. Could they actually leapfrog each other? No, there's a monster gap between these two sides, but fair play for Barrow for starting the season off in immense shape, because they're going to need those points to survive this season, I think. Meanwhile, Stevenage up against Northampton Town, bit of a zinger this one. First against third, played 15 times since 2005. 1 for Stevenage, 12 was Northampton. 2 draws, of course. Stevenage though unbeaten in the last 6 games, 92% form for them right now. Against Northampton Town side without a win in 3, now 42% form heading into this. Last time around though, over at Stevenage, it was a 2-1 win for Northampton back in March 2022. Northampton though with a draw against Leyton Orient last time around. Stevenage with a draw against Gillingham last round. The odds coming at you, Stevenage are 65 on for the victory, 10-3 is your way win. 5-2 is the draw here. Back in, of course, a 2-1 win for Stevenage at home. 3 points in the bag. That could open up a monster gap between themselves and the automatics already. Kicking off was Grimsby up against Bradford City, of course. Let's take a long look at this one then. Coming at you, it is played each other 19 times. 1996, 2 wins for Grimsby, 11 wins for Bradford. 6 draws, of course. Grimsby were unbeaten in the last 3, 58% form. Up against Bradford City side, just 2 defeats, past 6, 58% form heading into this. Also, last time around, though, over in Grimsby is a 2-1 win for Bradford back in December 2020. Bradford unbeaten against Grimsby over the last 6, picking up 3 wins and 3 draws. Bradford, though, with a 1-0 win over Salford, back-to-back clean sheets. Grimsby with a 3-1 win over Stockport, back-to-back games now, while scoring 3 for Grimsby. Of course, the odds right here, right now, we've got Grimsby 5-4 for the victory, 20-10 is your way, 23-10 is the draw here. Back in Bradford City, 1-0 win for them. Narrow win, 3 points in the bag, and potentially edging closer, if not squeaking into the automatic spots with a win this weekend. Harrogate Town up against Tranmere Rovers, of course, come out this weekend. Played 6 times in 2020, 2 wins for Harrogate, 3 for Tranmere, 1 draw. Of course, Harrogate just 1 win and 6, 25% form for them. Up against the Tranmere side, just 5 wins and just 1 defeat. About 6, 83% form for them, looking A-OK at the moment. Last time around, though, at Harrogate, it was a 2-2 draw back in October 2021. Harrogate, though, with a 2-1 win over Hartlepool. Tranmere with a 3-0 win over Crewe. Back-to-back clean sheets for them heading into this match. But the odds right here, right now, we've got Harrogate 7-4 for the victory, 8-5 is Tranmere, 11-5 is the draw. I'm back into Tranmere Rovers, 1-0 win, just enough, 3 points in the bag, and that puts them right back in the mixer for playoffs, and if not more than that. Newport County against Colchester Rovers. Let's take a look at it then. Of course, played 11 times, 2016, 3 for Newport County, 5 for Colchester, 3 draws, of course. Newport County, 25% form for them, just 1 win in 6. Up against Colchester side, 2 wins in the last 6. 33% form for them at the moment. Last time around, over in Newport County, it was a 2-1 win for Colchester back in April 2022. Colchester, though, with a 1-0 loss against Swindon. Newport County lost to Crawley last time around. But the odds right here, right now, we've got Newport County 13-10 for the victory, 23-10 is the draw, 21-10 is the away win here. Could go either way. Back in, of course, Newport County with a draw at least, if not more than that. Rochdale up against Wimbledon. Spotlands, of course, is the venue. Played 13 times, 2012. 2 wins for Rochdale, 6 for Wimbledon. 5 draws, of course. Wimbledon, though, without a win in back-to-back games now, back-to-back defeats. 42% form for them right now. Up against the Rochdale side, winning 4 of the last 5. 67% form for Jim Bentley's boys. Of course, last time around, though, over at Spotlands, it was a 1-0 win for Wimbledon back in November 2020. So that was a big win for Wimbledon. Wimbledon, though, losing to Sutton last time around. Rochdale with a big 2-1 win over Barrow. The odds right here, right now, we got Rochdale coming at you, 5-4 for the victory, 11-5 is your way win, 9-4 is the draw. I think I'm back in Rochdale, 2-1 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and starting to get away from that nasty drop zone indeed. Final 3 now, Salford City against Stockport County, of course, in the battle of the S's. Played the 5 times, 2016, 1 for Salford, 2 for Stockport, 2 draws, of course. Salford, though, just 1 defeat past 5, 58% form for them right now, up against the Stockport County, so just 1 win and 6, 33% form for them. At the moment, last time around, though, in Salford, it was a 2-1 win for Salford. That was back in August 2017. That was in the National League North. It's been a long, long time, folks. It's been a long time indeed. Salford, though, did lose to Bradford. Stockport did lose to Grimsby most recently. But the odds for this, 13-8 is just Salford. 13-8 is just Stockport. 9-4 is the draw. It's going to be tight. It's going to go with a 2-0 win, though, for Salford. 3 points in the bag. And, of course, victory once again for Salford. Next, of course, is Sutton United up against Walsall coming at you this coming weekend. Played each other 2 times in 2021. 2 wins for Walsall, nothing for Sutton, no draws, of course. Sutton, though, just 1 win and 6, 17% form for them right now. They are free falling down that table. Up against the Walsall side, they've just lost once in the last 4, 42% form for them, as Walsall try to restart their season. Last time around, though, in Sutton, it was a 1-0 win for Walsall. That was back in October 2021. Meanwhile, Walsall with a 2-1 loss against Mansfield Town. Sutton with a big 1-0 over Wimbledon most recently. But the odds for this: Sutton 7-5 for the victory, 2-1 is your away win, and 11-5 is the draw. I'm going a 0-0 on this one. I cannot separate two sides. Reading that, and of course, a little bit of my gut says a 0-0 draw on this. Swindon Town against Hartlepool. We'll wrap up this baby this weekend. Of course, now these two sides have played each other. Of course, thinking about it. Okay, we'll go again. I said Swindon up against Hartlepool. I've played each other 20 times since 2003. 6 wins for Swindon, 5 wins for Hartlepool, 9 draws. Of course, Swindon though 1-3 lost 3 of the last 6, 50% form for them right now. Hartlepool just 1 win 6, 33% form for them heading into this match as well. Last round though in Swindon, 3-1 win it was for Swindon back in November 2021. Swindon though with a 1-0 win over Colchester, Harrogate with a 2-1 win over Hartlepool most recently. But the odds here: 11-8 on is your Swindon, 15-4 is your away, 11-4 is the draw. Back in Swindon, of course, I am 1-0 win at home, 3 points in the bag. Can they do it? That could actually see them go as high as 4th in the table. That's my picks. If I'm right, this is what it will look like. Did I do it? Did I do it? I did do it. Yes, of course. So it'd be Stevenage leading the charge, of course. Leyton up there in Leyton in 2nd spot. Mansfield in the automatics with Bradford, Colchester, Salford, and Northampton Town in the playoffs. Hartlepool Crawley going down right now, but of course that could all change very, very soon. That is my take. Be sure to get your own take. Cut the Fortress League 2. It is free. Of course, get your name in lights. And of course, we'll be back again when the next match days come back around. But until then, guys, go smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. We'll see you soon. But until then, be safe out there.